What's going on, nation? Today is Sunday, April 13th. This is your SHF weekly update. So Erica and I finally went to the Sprint store and we upgraded and we decided to go with the Galaxy S5. I know some of you said you wanted me to stick with the iPhone and you gave all kinds of good reasons. There's a lot of good reasons on the Android side and iPhone side, but at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you right now, it was the 16 megapixel camera that really got Erica and I attached to the phone because, I mean, we do social media for a living. Granted, she takes a little more selfies than I do. Don't tell her I said that. She's not in the room right now. But, you know, to us, it's very important to make sure that while we're out and doing things, if we're going to post or take photos, you know, it's a pain in the butt to always whip out the other camera. And so we decided to go with the Galaxy S5. But I mean, it has a lot more other features to it besides the camera. So far, so good. It's taking a little bit for me to get used to, but I do like the phone. And so I got a black one. She ended up getting a white one. So here's my phone right here. And then what I'm really excited about is they had a deal going on. If you bought the phone, you got a free tablet. And so now I have a Samsung tablet, which I haven't even had a chance to open yet because it's just been a really crazy, busy weekend. But before we move on, I want to talk to you guys about a little business proposition that I have. If you look below, you're going to see the barcode for my FRAMILY ID. And now Erica and I have 5 slots left in our FRAMILY. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's basically a program that Sprint is running where if you get 7 people in your FRAMILY, you pay like $25 a month for your bill. It's all separate billing. The only thing you guys share with me if you join is that you're in my FRAMILY. I don't see your information, you don't see mine. It's pretty cool. However, I'm having a hard time with this because my whole family has Sprint, but they're all under contract, and we're not. So if you're out of contract or you're planning to switch to Sprint and you want to join my FRAMILY, use the ID below, and as soon as you do, I'll get a notification. And my proposition is the 5 people that join, I'll give you a free 30-minute Skype consultation. So if that doesn't get you motivated, I don't know what will. And I know I'm going to get all the comments below, Sprint sucks, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Just join my FRAMILY. It was actually really funny. While we were in the store waiting, because obviously we had to get our new phones and go through all this paperwork and stuff, Erica was just having a ball because I was sitting down and I was like eyeballing all the customers coming in, and I was like, I'd just randomly speak up and be like, hey, you want to join my FRAMILY? And I'd like wink at him. And Erica and the dude helping us was like dying laughing. I mean, the only reason why they didn't join our FRAMILY is because they had their own. So obviously you can't join if you already have your own. But it was pretty funny. And then the guy actually ended up giving me an extra phone when I left. And it was the lady who was coming after me. It was her phone. And so he called me. Luckily, I'm a nice guy, and I went back and returned it. I didn't know it was in my bag. I hadn't looked in my bag yet. But I came back, and he's like, oh, man, nobody ever answers their phone from unknown numbers anymore. I'm so happy you answered. I was like, to be honest, bro, like, I have no idea how to use my phone. I didn't want to miss a call if it was an important one. So I gave the phone back, my good deed for the weekend. But seriously, join my FRAMILY. Moving on. I know I said I was going to do a Captain America review, but I wanted to wait until I saw one more episode of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. For those of you who don't keep up with the series, it's like it works in sync with the movies. In fact, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. could not even say the word Hydra until Captain America 2 came out. And so I want to see one more episode because I wanted to make my Captain America 2 review more than just talking about the movie, because this series has gotten very popular lately, and the amount of people that were betrayed or were killed in the last episode like really took me for a twist. I did not expect, I don't want to ruin it if you haven't seen it yet, you probably TiVoed it, but I was not expecting a certain individual to kill other certain individuals, and if you watch the episode you know what I'm talking about. So there will be spoilers in Captain America 2, which is kind of funny to say because there's really no spoilers in these movies. Either you know the comic book history or you don't, you know? The running joke right now is, spoiler alert, Captain America uses a shield in Captain America 2. Like, come on, if you don't know who the Winter Soldier is, you're not really that much of a comic book fan, are you? Not trying to be mean, just pointing out the obvious. So Erica will be in that review with me, and we're going to get done probably Tuesday night after Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So I finally posted the Phase 1 contest winners from my New Year resolution contest I did about a month and a half ago. And I would love for you guys to go here and check it out and vote for your favorite Phase 1 winner to win the overall grand prize. I mean, I had like 75 entries for this, and I had to narrow it down to 4. And it was a really tough thing to do. And my goal was to have these winners up and running by March. So obviously I was a little late on that. But the reason was because there was a lot of things we had to do internally to get this page to work properly, and we wanted to make sure we did it right the first time because we want to have more of these big contests. I mean, this is the biggest contest I've done so far, and to be able to integrate that with social media and a voting system and all these other things, I would like to do more of those. And so we wanted to make sure it worked perfectly. So if you would like, or for me and for the winners, please go here. Check out their stories. I tried my best to pick people that are really trying to make a difference and they're really trying to set goals, and I wanted to pick stories that would inspire you guys. Not to say that the other entries weren't inspiring, obviously to nail it down to only 4 people, but you know, I would love for you guys to check these winners out, pick your favorite one, leave a vote, maybe even leave a comment for them, and in that way I can pick the overall winner for the grand prize by the end of the month. So be sure to check that out over here. Let's see. Oh, the exclusive content page on ScottHermanFitness.com. I'll post a link to it right here. I've been adding all kinds of footage to this page, all kinds of fun stuff, and I'm going to start posting more fitness tips here as well. I really want to start adding a lot more value to the exclusive content page for my platinum members on ScottHermanFitness.com. And if you haven't seen the page yet, if you haven't joined my site yet, there's a free membership, which is gold, and there's a paid platinum membership, which comes with a lot of stuff like customized meal plan, access to my database of exercises and routines, the exclusive content, and a bunch of other really cool stuff. So if you haven't seen it yet, be sure to check it out. But I finally uploaded the videos from when we were in Disney World over Christmas break, and some other fun stuff, as well as a cooking recipe to help you guys if you're having chicken every single day and you're getting sick of the taste. And it was actually Erica's idea, but I'm the master chef in the house when it comes to chicken, so I'm the one in the video. If you haven't seen it, be sure to check it out. I posted a few articles this week, and one of them I recently posted on the Facebook page. If you haven't seen it, you can check it out right here. And it was an article by Hermanite Curtis High, and it was titled, "Burn Your Stubborn Belly Fat." And the photo, this photo right here, seemed to have gotten a lot of hate when I posted it on Facebook. People claiming that the photo was photoshopped, and you can clearly see the lines that were darkened in or not darkened in. And I mean, if you go to Curtis's Facebook page, you can see photos of him, you know, in color that are taken that he looks like this, you know. And it's his 6-week transformation, and he assured me, because I had posted the article and that I hadn't taken a look at it, and he was messaging me saying, I promise you that this photo is not photoshopped. And I believe him. I have no reason to not believe him. And his transformation that he did in 6 weeks, you know, if you look at the 2 photos, in photo 1 he's very flat, and in photo 2, you know, his muscles have filled up. In 6 weeks, you know, that's a long time, especially if you combine that with proper exercise and nutrition. I mean, if you go from not watching what you're eating and not eating enough food and not drinking enough water to doing that for 6 weeks straight, you're going to see a huge transformation in your body. But I'll leave it up to you to see if you think it's possible to make this kind of transformation in 6 weeks. And what I mean by that is I want you to make those changes in your life, if you haven't already, to see exactly how possible it is. It's a really great read. It's a really great article. The information was spot on. So if you haven't seen it yet, be sure to check it out. And I posted an article actually about a week and a half ago, and it was 3 exercises to boost hamstring development. And it was just a great article going over 3 different exercises that you can either use as a complete routine, or you can use them to swap into your current routine to switch it up to hit your hamstrings even harder. So if you haven't seen that one yet, be sure to check it out over here. Now, what I also do, obviously, as you guys can tell, the article that was written by Curtis, he sent that in to me. What I'm trying to do is really build a nice collection of articles from my members in order to help you guys make a name for yourself as well, or if you just want to share information with your fellow community members. So if you would like to write an article, or if you have something written in the past that you want to have published, just send them to me, send me a message. You can PM me on my website, just make a profile. As soon as you make a profile, you're automatically friends with me and say, hey Scott, I have an article, what do I do, blah, 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 and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And hopefully we'll start to continue to add more great content to the website. Now, I posted a blog post this week, and I'll put a link to it over here, and I titled it Breaking Bad Habits. And I want to thank all of you who gave me some of your own input to help me break my bad habit. Basically been trying to reset my body for the past couple weeks. Well, I've been trying to reset my body for a long time, and I just can't seem to do it. And for me, what I'm talking about is going to bed early. I have a really hard time going to bed early, and because I've been on this cycle for so long, even when I wake up in the morning, it's like it takes a while for my brain to figure out that it needs to like start doing stuff. It needs to start working. It needs to start thinking. And if I go to bed too early, I just end up like laying in bed and my brain does not stop. And so I'm trying to break this bad habit so I can start waking up at like 6 a.m. every day. And some of you guys say, oh, it must be nice to wake up at 11 or 12 o'clock every day. And it's like, well, I'm up till like 4 a.m. What do you expect? I got to sleep, But I'm trying, if I lived in LA, I'd be all set because I'd be waking up at like 8 or 9 every single day, But I'm really trying to change this bad habit. And for those of you who might have some of your own suggestions or ideas to help me get used to going to bed early and waking up early, I would love to hear them because I could probably use all the help I can get. So if you want, go over here, check it out, leave a comment for me, and I'll be sure to give it a try, as long as it's not too crazy. And obviously the obvious thing is go to bed early, just set an alarm, but it's just not working for me. The Saturday exercise explosion this week, if you guys want to check it out over here, was the Jefferson squat. It's actually a really different kind of squat to do, and it really helps to target your quads, and believe it or not, you hit your glutes a lot as well. Now, it's an exercise you don't see often, and I don't understand why some people leave comments, whenever I post an exercise that might be a little different, the comments are like, oh, if I did this in my gym, people would make fun of me. Who cares what people think? People have been making fun of me in the gym since I was 14 years old, and just doing regular exercises. Who cares? It's an exercise that's going to help switch up your workout and give you an amazing burn and help you grow your quads and your glutes. So just do the exercise, and if you care what other people think, you shouldn't be in the gym to begin with because people are going to judge you no matter what you do. But it's a really great exercise, and I actually did legs today with Erica, and I started off with a really heavy squat, and then we went into leg presses, and then I did the Jefferson squat as my third exercise, and I think I had 155 on the bar, and I was doing sets of 10, and my legs were just destroyed. And I like doing the exercise. I mean, it's essentially to hold proper form. It's kind of like you're doing a deadlift with keeping your chest up. I don't do the exercise all the time, but I wanted to see how it would feel in my workout towards the end where everything's already fatigued. And so 155 pounds worked pretty well. I probably could have gone up to like 185, but I wanted to make sure I had perfect form first. And if you watch the video, I have one side of my body where I have tightness in my hips, and so I was alternating which side I had my hands on. So if you want to give the exercise a try, check it out over here, Jefferson squat. The Tuesday tune-up was a chocolate mousse high-protein dessert. I'm glad you guys like this video. Erica's done a really good job with trying to get really nice recipes in order for us to show you guys to switch up your meal plans. And what we're going to do now is, for the recipes, is try to do things that don't require a lot of ingredients. One of the good things about posting these on YouTube is we get to see, the reactions from people from different countries, and a lot of you guys don't have access to some of the items that we're using in our recipes, and so we want to make sure that we're putting stuff out there. Obviously, we'll continue to do recipes like this and use the ingredients that are in the chocolate mousse, but we want to also make sure we're putting recipes out that you can do no matter where you live. So if you haven't seen the chocolate mousse yet, be sure to check it over here. It's really tasty. Eric did a really great job, and I guarantee, or I'm letting you know, that all the ones that we said we're going to put in the fridge, they did not go in the fridge. I ate them all. And then last but not least, if you guys have recipes of your own that you would like to have me post on the recipes page of ScottHermanFitness.com, just join the site as a free gold member, send me a personal message, and we'll get your recipes up on there with backlinks to your site or any of your social media networks that you would like me to backlink to. And now on to the last thing. There was no fan art winner of the week this week because I kind of wanted to bask in the glory of having that Captain America avatar on my page for just one more week. So I'll have a new fan art winner next week. And I wanted to see if you guys know what movie this is from. It's kind of random, but I wanted to end the video this way. And this line is from a movie. I want to know if you know what movie it's from. That car is sensitive. I mean, $4,000 just drove off. If you know what that movie's from, you're pretty awesome, and we have the same taste in movies. That's the SHF Weekly Update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, more good stuff coming soon. See you guys.